Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you my halter collection. Now if you're a horse person and you are anything like me, you like to have more than just one halter lying around. I mean, you never know when one's going to break, one's going to, you just never know. You just always have to make sure that there's a halter extra somewhere. And a lot of them are in my car, just to have, just on hand, just in case. The unlikely event that I'm driving down the road and there's a wild horse on the side of the road, which has always been a dream of mine, but, moving on. So I'm going to go through the halters and kind of tell you the story behind how I got them. The first halter I'm going to talk about is the maroon halter with the maroon, black, and gray lead rope. And this one actually I got in a saddle box a while back, just the halter, not the lead rope. And I really liked it, and I already had the lead rope matching it with a different halter, but it actually matched this one better, so I decided to go ahead and leave it with this one, and then bought another lead rope for the halter that I had the maroon lead rope for. Which leads me to the second halter I'm going to talk about. Alright, this is the red halter, and I actually got this one, before I got the maroon halter. I bought it because I had seen red on Buddy before when I was borrowing somebody else's halter, and it just looked so good on him, so I just had to have my own. And at the time when I bought it, I was going to go ahead and buy a lead rope to go with it, and they did not have a red lead rope, like just a red lead rope. So that's why I bought the maroon lead rope, and that's why it went with it. And it actually looked kind of cool for a while, but then I decided that I was going to put the maroon halter with that maroon lead rope since I already had it, and bought this nice rope, red lead rope. And I actually really like it. It looks really good on Buddy. As you know, every horse has a color, and that leads me to the third and final halter for Buddy. And that is this beautiful blue. It's really dirty right now, so please ignore that part. It's actually really pretty on him. So blue is like his color. It wasn't his first color, actually. When I bought him, and I'll insert a picture, I had a purple halter, and at the time purple was my favorite color. I thought he's a boy, purple is kind of neutral, so I'll just give him this purple halter. And it worked out, blah blah blah. Well, what happened was this halter, and I didn't know any better, got left out in the sun, like in the direct sun, where it would be hung up outside by the pasture for years. And after like 2 years, the sun literally bleached the halter, and it was almost like this ugly white, this dirty purplyish white. It was ugly. It just really was. So that's when I decided to buy the blue halter, and honestly, it looks way better on him than the purple halter ever did. And so that's his color. So all of his tack, like his bridle, his breast collar, his SMB boots, all of those are blue. And I do have a maroon set of reins that are his, but anyway, we're not talking about that today. Blue is Buddy's color. Now, moving on to Rio. So the first halter that I'm going to show you is the green halter, and this is actually what Rio has had since I've known him. This is Amberly's choice. She bought this halter for him, and I ended up keeping it after I got him, and I really like it on him. It looks really good. I've always liked it on him, but I just wasn't satisfied with it, because to me, like, getting a new horse was, ooh, we get to pick out a color for him, get all new stuff, whatever. He came with pretty much most of his stuff. The saddle, I was okay with not buying a new saddle. Those things are freaking expensive. So the green halter was the first one. And now for the second halter. Rio only has technically 2 halters. But the second halter is this beautiful orange. And it might not look super orangey. Like, ooh. I don't know if it's going to focus. It kind of looks more like under in the shadow of my hand. It looks more orangey. It's really orange. Like, it's a neon orange, but it's really orange. And It just looks so good on him. Actually, what I did was, before I decided to buy this for him, I took a picture of him and then I put it in like the picture in like a paint, like I drew on it. And so I drew different colors that I thought would look good on him. And then I saved those pictures and then I just compared, and to me the orange was like the best color. And then I couldn't really find an orange lead rope, and I didn't really want to go like super orange, but I found this lead rope. It's like it's blue, green, it has some like maroon in there and black. I love this lead rope. It is like, I would probably say that out of all the lead ropes, this is probably my favorite. But it just goes so well with this, personally. That's what I think personally. Now, you guys might think it looks like crap, but I think it looks fabulous. But yeah, those are all of Rio's halters. Now, since Rio only has technically 2 halters, I'm going to show you my next halter on Rio, just so you know it's evened out. But this is my leather halter, and I've had this leather halter since I think I was 10 years old. I was like determined that I was going to get a horse, and so I had been determined for years. Like, I started taking lessons when I was 6, and by that time I had finally convinced my parents that I really wanted to take lessons. That was my thing. Like, I had gone through all this other stuff like that I had played, like I tried ballet, blah blah blah. So I really was thinking I was going to get a horse eventually. And so one Christmas, my parents, not really knowing much about horses, bought me a few things. They actually bought me a pair of split reins, and which when I was little, I didn't realize that they were split reins. I just thought I knew they were reins, but I was like, I could just use one of them to be the lead rope, and so, you know, I used them for all kind. Anyway, I don't even know where both of them are now, but somehow this leather halter survived. And I've had it for years. I love it. I like it on Rio. It looks good on Rio, but it's not really something that I like to use like a lot. I used it for one of my videos recently, the Wizard and the Traveler, which y'all probably saw. If not, go back and look at it. It's actually pretty funny. If I do say so myself. I don't know what's going on. So, I like it, and I think it would be really good for like a special occasion or whatever. As special of occasion as I'm going to be going to. I mean, who knows? But I do like having one. And finally, I actually have a rope halter, and crazy enough, I could not find it anywhere. But it's black. The lead rope is attached. It's not separate. So, I mean, that's about all I can say. It's black. It's a rope halter. It's great. I love having a rope halter. I actually have been thinking about buying a couple more to have, because I like having both rope halters and the other. Yeah. So, anyways, those are all of my halters. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video of all my halters, and maybe I'll do an update in the future, or maybe I don't really have anything else that I've accumulated a lot of. I have 2 saddles. I have maybe 3 bridles. 1 is English and 2 are Western. Anyway, I don't have a lot of like I don't have a lot of saddle pads. I have Western saddle pads, and really, I mean, I just have these 2 wool ones. And anyway, point is, this is my little collection of things that I actually have a lot of, and I actually enjoy having a lot of. And so, who knows, there'll be some in the future, and if I end up getting another horse, you know, I'll have more. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also, be brave, be brave. I'll see you next time, guys.